what a calorie actually is. A calorie is a unit of heat, specifically the energy needed to raise 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Nothing about food, nothing about weight, just heat. The calories on nutrition labels are actually kilocalories. 1 food calorie equals 1,000 real calories. The label is technically lying to your face. They dropped the kilo because the numbers looked too scary. How we measure food calories is genuinely absurd. You burn the food, literally. A technique called bomb calorimetry ignites a sample inside a sealed chamber and measures how much surrounding water heats up. That temperature change tells you the energy content. Your body doesn't work this way. It extracts energy through enzymatic digestion, not combustion. Calorie counts are approximations based on averages. Fiber technically has calories when burned, but your gut can't extract most of them. The number on your food label is an estimate based on setting it on fire. And we built an entire diet industry on top of that. VPNs. VPN ads make it sound like buying one makes you invisible, encrypted, untraceable. None of this is quite right. A VPN creates an encrypted tunnel between your device and a VPN server. Your traffic goes through that server to websites. The website sees the server's IP, not yours. Your ISP sees encrypted traffic going to the VPN, not your destination. What this actually protects: your ISP can't see which sites you visit. People on the same Wi-Fi can't intercept your traffic. Websites can't see your real location. What this doesn't protect: the VPN company itself sees everything your ISP used to see. You've moved the trust problem, not eliminated it. Advertisers still track you through browser fingerprinting and cookies. Your identity follows you regardless of IP address. VPNs are useful tools. They're not invisibility cloaks.
Now, a quick note from today's sponsor, Surfshark. If you listen to that VPN section, you already know the deal. A VPN doesn't make you invisible. It just protects a very specific weak point: the connection between your device and the internet, especially on public Wi-Fi. That's why I like Surfshark. It encrypts your traffic, hides your IP from the sites you visit, and makes it much harder for random people on the same network to snoop what you're doing. It also has features beyond just the VPN tunnel, like malware and tracker blocking options, and you can use one account across unlimited devices. So phone, laptop, desktop, all covered. If you want to try it, go to surfshark.com/ProfessorDeal or click the link in description or pinned comment and use code ProfessorDeal at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN. You also get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can test it with basically no downside.
How search engines rank results. You type something into Google and assume the most relevant results appear first. You're partially right, and you're also playing a game you didn't know you entered. Google's algorithm evaluates hundreds of signals: content relevance, loading speed, mobile compatibility, and how long people stay on a page after clicking. But the dominant factor for competitive queries is links. Which other websites link to a page, and how authoritative those sites are. This created an entire industry called search engine optimization. Companies hire specialists to reverse engineer ranking factors and manufacture the appearance of authority. They build link networks and optimize pages specifically to rank rather than to inform. When you search for something valuable, you're often seeing whoever is best at gaming the algorithm, not who has the best information. Medical, financial, and legal searches are particularly affected. It's an arms race running inside every search you make. How your eyes actually see color. You're not seeing color. Your brain is constructing color from limited signals and making a lot of assumptions. Your retina has 2 types of photoreceptors. Rods handle low-light vision without color distinction. Cones detect color, and humans have 3 types sensitive to roughly red, green, and blue wavelengths. Just 3. You perceive millions of colors because your brain interpolates between these 3 signals. The visual cortex processes signals from the optic nerve and constructs your experience of the visual world. A significant portion of what you think you're seeing is prediction and gap filling by the brain, not direct sensing. Color constancy demonstrates this. A white paper looks white under yellow indoor light and blue outdoor light, even though it's reflecting completely different wavelengths. Your brain adjusts interpretation based on context. The dress debate that went viral revealed this directly. Same image, different assumptions about ambient light, completely different perceived colors. How encryption works. When your browser shows HTTPS, something mathematically remarkable just happened. Two computers that had never communicated before established a shared secret that an observer watching every packet couldn't determine. Encryption uses mathematical problems that are easy in one direction and practically impossible to reverse. Modern encryption relies on the difficulty of factoring large numbers. Multiplying two enormous primes takes a fraction of a second. Finding which primes produced a given product would take longer than the age of the universe with current technology. HTTPS uses a protocol called TLS that starts with a handshake. Your browser and the server exchange public keys. Either party can encrypt a message using the other's key, but only the key's owner can decrypt it. This allows establishing a shared private key without ever sending it in readable form. All subsequent communication uses that shared key. This is the mathematics protecting your banking and messages. It works not because it's unbreakable in principle, but because breaking it requires computational resources that don't exist.